Might be a little bit better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. Very, very quickly, the two kicks in particular that you'll need before coming into these level 3 ones are your turn back kick and your turn heel kick. Simply because the jump versions are exactly the same in terms of how the mechanic of the turn and the kick work. Okay, it's only the jump that you've got to add. Okay, so when we do turn back kick, okay, we go from our guard, turn, 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 look, 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 kick. Okay? When we do turn heel kick, turn, 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 look, 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 hook, down and back. Okay? Even the footwork is the same in terms of how we start and how we land. Okay? When you're learning this, you will learn turn back kick and turn hook kick. I'm going to pick turn back kick as turn. Your rear leg stays this side. You look, you do your kick, bam. It goes down in front when you land, when you finish your kick, and then you step back with it. Okay, same for turn hook kick. Okay, our guys, we want them to go turn, look, hook, down. We want them to step forwards with it. Because although it looks nice and flashy, doing the whole hook and doing it as a big spin, it does mean you get into the habit of not going anywhere with it. And because we have freestyle combinations in our syllabus, it means that if they want to use it for freestyle in particular, you end up going turn, hook, back, and then having to do another kick to make any progress, rather than getting into the habit of landing forwards so it's easier to progress forwards. Okay, there is method to our madness. There is a reason we have certain pieces of footwork in our syllabus. Okay, most of it is to link into more senior things that you get graded on, freestyle being one of them. Okay, it's the same reason we do axe kick, and we step forwards first and then step back. Yeah, so when you learn axe kick in lines, you learn it as axe, forwards, back. Okay, so it means that when you get to freestyle, you get used to going axe forwards and then you can follow. Yeah, rather than getting into the habit of going axe, back, and then having to re-engage, or having a bad axe kick by trying to go axe and kind of lunge into a stance, and it puts you off balance. Okay, we want a clean kick, boom, and then progression. Okay, but I don't, it's a tangent for another day. But it is a level 3 thing, so it's potentially worth mentioning for the level 3s that watch this video. Okay, so jump, turn, hook kick first. Okay, because that's the order it is in our syllabus. Okay, when you are a 3rd kyu, i.e. a brown belt, you have to start worrying about jump, turn, hook kick. Okay, when you're a 2nd kyu, brown belt with a white stripe, you have to deal with jump, turn, back kick. Okay, as I say, I've not done a full warm up. These kicks are not going to be 100% brilliant, and I'm in my lounge where I've got to worry about lights and fireplaces and sofas and things like that. Okay, bear with me. This is what I want you to think about though. When you learn these, turn, look, hook, down and back, when you do the jump one, start learning it in that fashion. Okay, then you put the jump in after you've done your turn and look. Okay, that's it. That is the first technical thing that you will change to get to the senior grade kick. You go turn, you go look, and then you pop and hook, down, back. Okay? The reason we want you to do it that way is to again get you to still get used to the idea that the hook kick is from here to there, the same as your normal turn hook kick, and you land in front with it. Okay? We want it to be done a certain way because that's the syllabus, that's how it works. Okay? So rear foot, you turn, look, pop, and your hook kick goes down, in front. Then you can step back. Okay? Like I say, easiest thing to think about is freestyle, because it means you can do your pop hook kick, land, and then your next kick follows. Okay? If you can do a full 360 hook kick, i.e. pop, kick, and it goes back, brilliant. Brilliant, literally, brilliant. Yeah, it is a wonderful kick. Have it, Have it in a box somewhere in your head for when you want it, when you need it. Okay, adapt it into your freestyle if you can. Okay, but it's just, that's not the version you're graded on. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Okay, so when we are doing this, number one, hands. Okay, we have a syllabus where once you're in your guard, you kind of want to keep it as guard-like as possible. Okay, if we were doing showy off kicks and being very, very flashy with our stuff, we wouldn't really mind if you had to go and up, yeah, and you had big swingy arms to generate lift and spin and whatever. Okay, that's fine if you're doing like tricking kicks, but we don't really want it in our syllabus. We want you guys to work on your leg power, we want to work on your ability to turn, but we want you to keep your hands up. Okay, so from here, when we do a jump, turn, heel kick, we go dip and wind, pop, kick. Okay, because it's my guard's here, as I come round, my hands will swap places. Yeah, at the minute, I know it doesn't look like it because of mirrored effect, blah blah blah. Okay, I am right foot in front, I am right hand in front, I bend and twist. As I come round, because I'll be left leg kicking, my left hand comes to the front. Okay, so my hands will swap as I go through the air. Yeah, they go like that. Okay, I'll do that way around. Okay, but I don't drop them. I try not to chicken wing them and elbows out. I try not to pick them up. Yeah, or fly away, or one forward, one back, or a number of other things that we don't want our guys to do. Okay, I try and keep them in. Okay, so elbows in. From here, you get yourself ready. We're not bothered about you having a massive back stance or anything like a pattern. Yeah, you stand comfy. You can stand reasonably narrow for this almost. Okay, but we want you to bend and wind, pop and kick. Down, back. Okay, when you do jump, turn, heel kick. It's still got to be neat, the same way we want all your other kicks prior to be neat. Okay, so what we're going to do is, if you're doing this at home, again, hope you're warmed up, we'll do a few. We'll do about 3 off each leg. Then we'll talk about jump, turn, back kick, and then we'll talk about some of the big kicks, okay, that are like black belting up. But again, not syllabused, if that's the word. Yeah, you know what I mean, okay? So back leg, jump, turn, heel kicks, ready? And 1, down and back. So wherever your foot lands, then readjust real quick. And 2, down and back. And 3, down and back. And then change your feet, and we're going to go the other way. Ready? And 1, down and back, and 2, down and back, and 3, down and back. Yeah, easy peasy stuff. Like I say, not fully warm, those kicks are not going to look 100% brilliant, I know. Okay, but you get the idea. Okay, it's going to go up, round, kick, down, back. Okay, the footwork is equally important to the kick itself, and remember, we do not double hop. We don't want you guys going like that into these kicks. Just the same as we don't want you guys going up into the kick and then landing feet together. Okay, if you can help it. Okay, we don't want it. Okay, start from a stance, wind into the ground, pop, land in your stance. Yeah, you know what I mean? Down, up, here. Okay. Okay, try and be as neat as you can with your footwork, and then nice and slicey with your kick. Okay, jump, turn, back kick, not that dissimilar in terms of how it works. But when you do your kick, you still want that foot to try and go down the middle. Yeah, it's really hard. It's a really, really difficult kick. Okay, I've always found it to be awkward because again, once you're off the ground, you have no traction on the floor. So again, that leg lock on the back kick is difficult. Okay, but there you go. Okay. So rear leg, come up, we spin, we look, and we push that kick down, and then step back. Okay, so we're gonna have our hands up. We'll go steady. Okay, we'll do a few practice ones. I'm gonna do a couple from the side, so you see what I mean about leg lock, and it's being very difficult. Okay, but that's the deal. So from the back, we'll come up. You want to wind into the ground, pop, and then straight line kick. Once I'm down, and the chance you'll land a bit squiff, I've got to turn out and then step back. Okay? For it to be a true back kick, I want to be roughly chest away from kick, and then I readjust and come back. Okay, if I make my landing easier, it almost becomes like a jump turn side kick because I've overturned the hips. I'll be sideways on here. Ideally, I still want to keep my shoulders back a little bit for when the kick happens. And maybe if you've got high enough jump, you might be able to just finish the twist out. Okay? But it is jump turn back kick, not jump turn side kick. Yeah, and the subtle difference is the difference between this and that. And if you didn't see a difference there, it's because you were focusing on my foot, not where my chest and shoulders are. Yeah, jump turn, back kick, jump turn, side kick. Yeah, from here to there. Yeah, that's where your back kick comes from, that's where a side kick comes from. Goes the same for the jump turn stuff. Okay, if it looks like a jump turn side kick, yeah, you're overturning on your jump, so you're coming around a bit too far, and just sticking the leg out. Okay, we still want it to look like a back kick. Yeah, it is a hard way, it's a tricky kick, but it's why it's a senior level 3 coming up to black belt kind of kick. Yeah. So we'll do 3 off each leg. If you're doing this along at home, brilliant. Okay, enjoy. And then we'll move on to some of the very big stuff that I will probably struggle with today, to be honest. Ready, back leg, and jump turn back kicks. 1, down, back, and 2, down, and back. And then one more, 3, down, lovely. Change your feet, other leg, and 1, down, and back. Ready, 2, down, and back. And 3, down, and back. Easy peasy. Okay, so there's a few people watching, 3 by the look of it. Okay, so I'll give you a couple of seconds. If you have a question, I know there's a few people watching at the minute, brilliant. But if you want to say hi, wave, say can you cover this? I can do this. What about this? Now's your chance to say so before I move on, okay? And I will cover a proper Taekwondo jump turn hook kick, a proper Taekwondo jump turn back kick, and also our tornado round kick. Okay, just so you can see the differences. Okay, just so you can see the differences. I'm gonna have a quick swig of my lemonade. Lovely. Right. As I say, in our syllabus, hang on, let me grab it. I know you probably won't be able to read it because it'll be backwards, but ooh, whoops. That one, that's our syllabus. Ignore the top, that's blocks. This bit, all the kicks, kicks. Okay. Front kick, side kick, back kick, round kick, axe kick, hook kick, turn back kick, turn hook kick, jump front kick, jump round kick, jump side kick, jump turn axe kick, jump turn heel kick, jump turn back kick. Yeah? That is, what's that, 14 kicks. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, 14 kicks. Okay. It's not a massive kicking syllabus, not really. Yeah, I mean some styles out there, they have, you know, they're in the 40s in terms of how many different versions of kicks they are. Now some of them are obviously the same foot shapes, but they use slightly different ways or slightly different bits of footwork, things like that. Which is where, when we get into the higher grades of our guys, we talk about various footwork. So you learn side kick and round kick as a step up, and then it changes to a back leg. You could do most of the ground kicks as a step up. You could do a step front kick and a step side kick and a step round kick and a step axe kick and a step hook kick and a, you know, step back kick is a bit weird. It's like a step side kick gone wrong, but you get what I mean, yeah? And then you've got the back leg version, and then you could do a glide version, and then you could do a lean away version, yeah? So if you've got 6 kicks and you apply 4 different pieces of footwork to each, that's 24 kicks. Yeah, we don't need that level of detail for syllabus kicks because we want the hip turn, the fold and the foot shape. What the footwork does before that isn't drastically relevant because it's almost universal. Okay? A lean away front kick and a lean away round kick, okay? The only variation in those two things is how you do your hip turn, your fold and your foot shape. Yeah? Whether you leaned into it, stepped or whatever, it doesn't drastically matter from a syllabus point of view. it's just nice if you've got those details. Yeah, so I'll give you an example. I'll do a couple of examples real fast. Okay, so as an example, if I say, I'll take front kick. Basic front kick, bam. Step up front kick, bam. Lean away front kick, bam. Switch step, front kick. Glide, bam, front kick. Then you push off of your back leg and kick with the front. Okay? If you can do those 5 pieces of footwork for your front kick, it should not be too much of a task to think, all I'm going to do is turn my hips a bit, and then I can do step round kick, back leg round kick, glide round kick, switch round kick, lean round kick. Yeah? It's just another piece of technique, okay? But it shouldn't detrimentally change the fundamentals of your kick. It should, you know, what piece of footwork you have before your round kick shouldn't mean that you can do a back leg version but not a step up version or not a switch step. Because at the end of the day, a round kick is a round kick is a round kick, like a brick is a brick is a brick. Yeah? It doesn't change. The footwork just makes it more interesting and gives you more variety when it comes to freestyle, when it comes to sparring, etc, etc, yeah? But again, as you go up the grades, you kind of learn them as a byproduct, these different pieces of footwork, and they sneak into things without you really thinking about it. It's almost like your subconscious martial arts. Your footwork adapts depending on what you're doing, if that kind of makes sense. I know that's a bit of a weird idea, but people think of it, let's say freestyle as an example, where you make up a combination on the spot, okay, if you don't pre-make them up, yeah, and you want to go, I don't know, round kick, turn, hook kick, side kick, hook kick, as an example. Now in my head, when I said that, I imagined that as round kick, turn, hook kick, side kick, hook kick, yeah? I imagine that being right foot, drop, right foot, okay? That's how I imagined it when I said it. However, if I wanted to do one of those kicks with a certain foot, so let's say I started left leg forwards, which I know it's mirrored, okay, but I want to do my turn hook kick off my right, okay, that doesn't work the way I did it previously. I went right foot, left foot, okay, but if I wanted a right foot turn heel kick, I would have to think about going like switch round kick to start, so I can do my turn hook kick off my good leg, probably, and then think about my, I don't know, step side kick, back leg hook kick, or something. Yeah, the footwork adapts depending on what you want. It usually adapts to your strengths, but without really, when you get better at it, it becomes less of a conscious decision. Yeah, you understand which way you should be turning into a technique, or which way feels most fluid, or which your better leg is. So that means you don't have to think about your footwork quite so much. Yeah, but once you get those core fundamental 4 or 5 different versions of kicks and stuff, it becomes so much easier. Okay, so there's a hint for level 2s, really, yeah, blues and up, but then definitely going into level 3s, browns up, yeah. When it comes to freestyle, make sure you can do a step up version, a back leg version, a switch step version. Glide version's nice, but doesn't come out to play very often, and a lean away version. Lean away in particular being very useful for sparring, yeah. If you're a kicker, and you find someone is very good with their hands in sparring, and they keep stepping on your toes and punching you, okay, a lean away kick is a real nice one to get you out of trouble quite quick, okay, because it just puts your foot between you and them, it buys you time, okay. It might not score or anything, but people worry about kicks, especially if they're hands people. Yeah, the reason they're hands people is because they worry about kicks, yeah. One is the opposite of the other, and one is the strength and weakness to the other as well, yeah. Right. Big kicks, proper big kicks, okay, so if you've done jump turn hook kick and you've done jump turn back kick, brilliant, okay, I'll now give you the ones in order that we would teach teach the proper high grade brown belts and black belts, also known as Kieran Madness. I might tag him in this so he understands Kieran Madness, yeah, who teaches our Monday class in town. Used to be a Wednesday, but then it got moved and I can't be at Wednesdays anymore, which is yeah, but Kieran is doing a stunning job of doing mental kicks on Mondays. So yeah, you will be able to still learn them there. Not from me, okay, but he's there to teach you these as well. Okay, so we'll start with the round kick. Yeah, jump turn round kick's an easy one. Now what's really interesting, we actually teach you this with extra footwork than is necessary. Okay, so what we teach is this. I'm doing it forwards once and I do it sideways once as well. Okay, which goes, rear leg does a step. I know, okay, no other piece of our syllabus when it comes to kicking has that. Okay, but our rear leg steps through, and new back leg reverse turns. Now we see you spot this coming out of that jump turn axe kick that we did earlier, and then our back leg hits that pop round kick. Okay, that's it in 3 sections. I'm doing it this way on. You should just about be able to see me, I hope. I am left foot forwards at the minute, this one. Right foot is at the back. It goes right foot step, left leg lift and reverse turn, grounded foot or right foot does the pop round kick. Okay, and we do it in 3 sections when we teach you. Okay, because we're not used to kind of doing that amount of turn for a round kick and to get our hips over, we add the step. The step is really useful. Okay, so we go step, lift, kick, and down. And then we can step back. Yeah? Because of how we do this kick for you guys, when you start learning it, it does mean you have to swap your feet. I am left foot in front at the minute. I'll go step, lift, kick, and end up right foot. So I've got to shuffle back a bit and step back. Okay? Hence why it's not a syllabus kick. Yeah, it doesn't really fit with anything else. It takes a lot of time to do, a lot of effort, and there's a lot of forward momentum that isn't strictly necessary. Okay? Now, once you have got that, there are 2 other versions or steps you can take for jump turn round kick. Okay? One of them is to simply take the step out. Okay, so like I've just done, we went step, lift, kick. Okay? And like I say, that step helps you get your turn going, get a bit of rotation so you don't have to think quite so much about the jump and the height, and it helps you also get that last hip in for the round kick. Okay? If we take the step out, it means you just go rear leg lift, kick, down and back. Okay, that was a bit messy, granted. Okay? But you see what I mean? So like jump turn axe kick goes round and axe kick, downward slice. Okay? Jump turn round kick doing it that version goes rear leg lift, turn the hips, drag, boof, round kick. Okay? Again, I'll do it my way. Right foot forwards, rear leg lift, rear turn and land. I'm right foot in front, bam. My right foot goes down, I like to readjust and then step back. Okay? If you're very, very good at this and you can get enough spin, you can simply go rear leg lift, kick, and let it fly through, and you peel out your turn. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that doesn't make it like a 540 round kick or anything. So we're just checking to see if someone's pulling up. Yeah, it doesn't make, because as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to say you're going to do a jump turn kick of some script, like a 360 whatever, the turn must come before the kick. If you peel out your foot or whatever, that doesn't really add to the turn. But you see these things playing, oh, it's a 360 hot kick, which is actually a cheat, some 540 or whatever. Okay, you can get into kicking terminology any way you like. Okay, so as I say, I'll give you the versions. Rear leg, step, lift, bam, round kick. Okay, take the step out, we go rear leg lift, bam, round kick, and then readjust. Okay, or you can leave the step in, but it's a lateral step. Okay, now that sounds really weird. Okay, so I'd be facing this, so I want my kick to go there, forwards, I start off centre, okay, and I step in. Yeah? Now this is a version, again, a lot of my guys, you won't have seen me do this, it's not a version I do very often, but the idea being that I'd step across myself to get my turn on the go, and it peels out that way rather than forwards. Okay, so I'd be here, okay, I'd step into it and then get the rear leg up, so I go across, up, kick, but I've got a bit of spin left over to make it look flush going out, yeah, it's just, I'd say it's finesse, but my turnout was rubbish then. But you know what I mean, because I'm worried about tripping over this, okay? I'd be here, I'd be thinking about this, be that foot forward, and I'd step across myself. Yeah, so I'd come across, up, kick, and then I could peel out.